I've been a worship director for 5 years, and as a worship director, I have to say the biggest problem with modern worship is that it's way too me-centered. And that's exactly what I would say if I got into a tragic accident where my brain fell out and it was replaced by corny, pharisaical mush. No, seriously guys, this is a really bad take. And here's why. Oftentimes when people make this criticism, they aren't great at understanding the context of the songs. They'll just hear some personal pronouns like me or I and assume, oh, the song is about worshiping us. I mean, I'll just ignore every other word, but me or I, that means it's about me, and that's bad. Most of the songs that get described as too me-centered fall into the category of testimony songs. Songs about what God has done for us. And the Psalms are full of those, by the way. Wow, David, you're so me-centered. That's not real worship. I think the trap a lot of Christians have fallen into is thinking that God is only glorified by one specific kind of worship. They think he's only glorified when we sing about his greatness and his splendor. God is also glorified by our testimonies and when his people understand their identity in him. Because when we understand our identities in him, we begin to live and act out of those identities. And that's how we're transformed from the inside out. And if you don't think that glorifies God, I don't think you've met him. And sure, if you only sing songs that are about what God has done for us and our identities in him, you're missing something. It's that God is fully glorious and worthy of praise, totally separate from us. He was there before us and he'll be there after us. And we should have equally as many songs talking about who he is and about what he's done for us. But let me tell you, gang, I don't know a lot of churches that only sing testimony songs. Actually, there's a lot of churches who are scared of seeming too me-centered, and they have such a deeply self-loathing theology that in turn, they only sing songs about his greatness and his holiness that have become so abstract and separated from the believer and where we are in relationship to him. And that is equally as problematic.